Welcome to the SGMP Celebration Kitchen First Series, Lunchbox Madness. I'm Wayne Callis.
And I'm Henry Harper, both of us representing the Guild and the Old Dominion chapter of SGMP.
Yes. Today we're going to do a simple recipe that go in your lunchbox, but first we're going to do a little history on the lunchbox. The lunchbox really started like in the late 1800s when children wanted to emulate their father's tins that they were taking to work. In the early 1900s, Aladdin created the lunchbox as well as I knew it. So today we have my Journey to the Bottom of the Sea lunchbox. We are going to be making a recipe to go in that lunchbox.
Hey, let me stop. I thought I was a nerd when I was a kid. You may have topped me here on this one.
This was a very popular show.
I guess so.
They started making these lunch boxes. I think the first one had Mickey Mouse on it. Then they did television shows, movies. I think this one is from 1967. I actually looked it up and it sells for $100 on eBay.
Let's get that thing on there.
Got a gem here. Of course, you had your thermos. Inside your thermos was your beverage. Henry,
Let me get something to put it.
we got a beverage.
There we go. Look at here.
All
Now,
right.
we're an Old Dominion SGMP.
Look at that. That's our 30th anniversary glass.
I'm assuming that's water, Wayne, so
Yes,
I'll take your
yes.
word for that.
The water's a little darker here in Ocean View. Than it
It's
is.
a good Ocean
It
View
is.
vintage, Wayne.
It is. Thank you.
Here's to your fabulous lunchbox.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Celebration of SGMP's 40th anniversary and our celebration kitchen. Our first series, we're going to do this simple salad. Henry's going to cut up the veggies for the simple salad, and I'll explain it to you as we go along.
Hey,
Henry, show us yours.
First time I've been allowed a knife since my release, so I feel pretty good about this way. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to peel this cucumber. Gets rid of some of that hard bitter outside, as many of you all know. Try to get most of it in the bowl here if I can. And yes, I did wash my hands. I know Wayne witnessed that, but you guys out there in virtual land may be wondering that. And they are clean. And I'm going to try not to break any of your stuff here, Wayne, because I am kind of a clumsy person, so to speak. But anyway, once we've gotten this off, and I won't spend too much time on that, we will clean the cucumber. And with that, basically you're going to cut it lengthwise down the middle, knuckles pointing in so we don't chop any of those valuable little fingertips off. And then we'll cut it in the middle here, take our spoon, go down the middle,
Get those seeds
and out come those little pesky seeds. Though, if you leave a few in there, no worries. They taste fine. They're not that bad, and they're probably good for you. So anyway, you get the point. And then we'll take what we've got here. We'll leave that one to the side, and we'll chunk it up like so. Throw it in the bowl. We also have some tomatoes we need to get here. Virginia, we're not going to be too long before we start getting in some beautiful fresh tomatoes here. I like to kind of cut mine into sections first, like so. Same thing with the knuckles folded in. Oh, and then we can just boom, boom, and voila. Those in there. So we've got our cucumber, we've got our tomato. We do an onion. As you can see, I've already kind of pre-slivered that there so that as we cut, it'll come in the nice even chunks. We'll get the tail off of there. Throw it all in. And last but not least, yellow pepper. Green or red would work, but this yellow adds some really nice color to what we've got going on here. And we certainly want not only to be tasty, but we want it to be appealing to the visual sense as well. And there we have it, Wayne.
Very good.
So I'll just do a little toss.
There you go.
Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
Beautiful.
That's spring.
Just yells summer.
That screams summer, doesn't
Yes,
it?
it does. So now we're going to make the dressing for it. Very simple dressing. We're going to do, and I'm using vegetable oil, but you can use olive oil, really any clean, good tasting oil. 1/4 cup of your oil. I'm using apple cider vinegar because I like it. You can use anything that you like, red wine, white, balsamic. So 1/4 cup of that. So a quarter cup of oil, a quarter cup of vinegar, then a good squirt of yellow mustard. You could also use a Dijon mustard if you wanted to, but I'd say probably about a tablespoon. So now we're going to take our whisk, just whisk that up.
I smell it from here, Wayne.
Yeah, makes a nice little vinaigrette for it.
It's making me hungry.
I'm going to add a little bit of oregano to it, give it a little spice. Sometimes my mom would put a little sugar in it to make it a little sweeter, but we're going to avoid that. A little salt, little pepper, another little whisk, and we just pour that right over top of the salad.
Oh,
now, like I said, you want to give this like overnight to sit in the refrigerator, and it kind of makes its own dressing. So you just take and you mix that up to get it all in there. It pulls the juices out of the tomato, the cucumber, makes a delicious dressing. So there you go. It's your simple summer salad to put in your lunchbox. Salad's in your container, put it in your lunchbox, and you are ready to go.
Welcome back, Wayne. Now we're at the fun part.
Yes, we are. All the work's done in the kitchen. It's time to celebrate SGMP's 40th anniversary.
And what better way to celebrate a birthday or an anniversary than a little bit of bubbly here?
Woo! There we go. All right.
And you know, what's bubbly if you don't make a little bit of a mess, right, Wayne?
Exactly.
I've always said a successful
Sure.
champagne is making the mess before you drink it, whereas
right.
making a mess after you drink it is embarrassing. So,
I like that. I like that. So here's to SGMP's 40th anniversary, the first series of Celebration Kitchen.
right on, Wayne.
To the Lunchbox Madness. And before we go, we want to put a little teaser in. This was the 30th anniversary cookbook. Keep your eyes peeled on your emails for information on the 40th anniversary cookbook. And join us next July for the second series of the Celebration Kitchen.
What's in your picnic basket? And we are going to dive into some interesting things and womp up some vittles on Wayne's grill. So stay tuned.
Be an outdoor series.
Cheers.